morning, Singapore, and welcome to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for today is Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dau. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. I was in Bangkok, actually.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
What for?
Yeah.
Perfect.
To cheer on school basketball team, just
Oh,
to spectate.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
because you're not running anymore, right, for the year?
No, well,
Competitively?
I am running, not competitively, so just nice and easy and relaxed to end the year.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Have you gotten all your Christmas gifts?
I have not. So I'm going to be panic shopping in the next couple of weeks.
It's the best kind of way to shop, honestly.
Panic shopping.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because you buy stuff that you don't actually need. But you know, Christmas is 14 days away. So, what is on top of your Christmas gift list? Gift list to buy for other people.
Well, of course, it's got to be a little bit of a healthy one. I'm loving my Garmin 965 Forerunner watch. This was a new one released this year. And Glenn, I've got a great watch for you from Garmin, the Mark Golfer, which is carbon fiber. And it acts as a caddy, so it gives you wind speed, it gives you stats on all the clubs you've used and how you hit it when you use those clubs, and 43,000 preloaded golf courses into the watch.
Oh, wow. I would love to check it out.
Yeah, leave your Apple Watch at home and I'll get this one.
I think you better be good to Santa if you want that one. Of course, my Run Like a Woman book, I'm going to shamelessly plug that. And then something I've been playing around with is a Hover Air X1 drone. It's so easy to use. In the palm of your hand, you don't need your phone, you don't need anything to control it. You just do it, just pop it in your hand and off it goes. So seriously, check those out on We Are Ready. It is the greatest thing I've used. So sort of a little bit healthy. You can film yourself running. It follows you along. So that's a great one. And then for those stocking stuffers, Sunday Shades, the local Singapore sunglass brand is awesome.
Yeah, those
I've heard
are cool.
about that. Yeah.
I have to say, these wonderful people here in the studio have already presented me with my Christmas gift.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that they got me a pair of shoes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they got me a pair of training shoes.
Nike Freeze.
Nike
Yes.
Freeze,
Yeah.
And I'm going to be wearing them this afternoon when I train.
We actually surprised the man who couldn't be surprised.
Yes.
I haven't been this surprised in a long time.
Aw.
So nice. I love you guys.
Oh, we love you too.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we're all like beaming with love right now.
Love, yes, yes.
Okay, so let's talk more. Why don't we head to the Big Show TV and talk more about staying fit and being fit by working out with Natalie Dau?
Correct. Let's work out with Natalie Dau exclusively on the Big Show TV right now. Up next, The Weekend. The Weekend.
The
Weekend.
weekday.
I've already started calling myself The Weekday, by the
He
way.
was
Here's Sacrifice on Kiss 92.
What do you think of that, Nat? He wants to rename himself to The Weekday.
I think do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
why
there you go.
not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The Weekday.
Yeah.
Yes.
The weekday. Yeah, well, the weekend's changed again now, hasn't he? Is he calling himself something else?
His own name.
He's using his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. His
I wonder why.
own name. So the weekend is free.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Okay, Nat, what are we doing today? It looks like abs.
We are doing abs. Oh my gosh. So let's work on those pre-abs before Christmas. We're doing bicycle crunches, butterfly sit-ups, normal crunches, bear taps, and a side plank. So it's going to be a killer, people. But bear with me as we do this. You will thank me for it later. All right, so grab yourself a mat. Obviously, you don't need anything with abs, just your own body. We're going to do 40 seconds on and 20 of rest, just because these are pretty full on today. So getting ready in that bicycle crunch, leaning back, and off we go. Stretching those legs out. We're just going to take it nice and slowly, so not crazy. That's it, side to side, one elbow touching the ground and one touching your knee as you come in. That's it. Good job. Remember to breathe when you're doing abs. Lots of people panic and hold their breath. Stay with me. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. So stay down here. Obviously, we're going to do our butterfly sit-ups next. So that's butterflying our legs out. Hands will go behind us. We're going to touch the ground every time we come down and then go up to touch our feet. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So touch behind and then come up and touch our toes. Keeping our feet on the ground if they are. Raising up. Then pop them under a chair. Have someone sit on them. That's it. Looking good. So we worked our side obliques first, and now you'll feel it down the middle. Couple more seconds. Looking good. Good job. All right, next we are doing a normal crunch. So again, stay in this position. You might be a little bit sore after today if you haven't done any ab work for a while. So let's just keep our knees up. We're going to be putting our hands just behind our head and just little tiny movements. As you come up, look up, don't look forward, so then you're not rolling your neck. We're just keeping that neck nice and soft. So they're a bit more like little pulses. That's it. Feel that burn, embrace it, it's okay. Stay with me. If you do need a rest, just hug your knees to your chest, but try not and break the rhythm. Right, we're going to flip it over and we're going to do those bear taps now. So getting into a bear crawl position, but we're going to tap our shoulders. 3, 2, 1. So on our toes, knees bent, and then just tap. So if this is a bit too hard, then just pop your knees on the ground and you can tap like this. That's okay as well. Otherwise, up on your toes. Good job. Stay with me. This is a little bit of a leg workout too if you're doing it properly because our legs are engaged. Remember to smile. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now last exercise. We're going to do a side plank. So we're going to hold it on one side for the first round and we'll do the other side for the second round. And what we're going to do is just pop our foot in front of our resting leg on the bottom. So different options if you want to. I'm going to present them all. There's this one, so that's your hardest. Otherwise, you can pop your foot in front here to give you some extra support. Hand on your hip if you like. Whatever works. You want to make sure that we're not facing up, that we're facing forward as well. So totally up to you which one you like to do. We're on our elbow. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Well done. Whew.
We were just commenting on how nice your mat is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? I know.
It's very
pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I needed it today.
Yeah, that's a nice mat, but the best mat is a husband mat.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
The
Morning, Matt.
dependable Matt. He's not flaky, right?
Not yet.
So Nat, what are some of your top tips for staying fit and healthy these holidays? What are the things that we should be doing? I mean, we're going to be going out, we're going to be eating, we're going to be drinking. How do we balance that out?
Yeah, I think, it's just trying to stay somewhat to a routine. So getting in that morning exercise. So then it doesn't matter what happens for the day. You've actually done something, which helps. If you're having breakfast, then just making sure that you've got some good protein and carbs in there as well. It's okay to take time out to relax. It's the holidays. So, I think we should embrace that and not feel guilty about doing that. And a big one is just walking. So try and get as many steps in. If you don't get that exercise in the morning, walk to the shops. If you're on holiday, sightsee by walking. That certainly does help and keeps the calories burnt. And then don't indulge in every meal. So, pick one where you are going to have that piece of cake as a dessert or the ice cream or whatever. But don't have it for 3 meals a day.
All right.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the SLE towards the CTE after the Woodlands Avenue 12 exit, an accident is causing quite a bit of backup. Avoid lane 1. Also on the AYE towards the MCE at the North Buona Vista Road exit, a vehicle has broken down. And finally on the AYE towards Tuas after the Clementi Avenue 6 exit, another vehicle has been spotted broken down. Wherever you are today, stay safe.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. If you worked out earlier on with all of us, it was an abs workout. Set number 2 coming up in just a little bit. And speaking of abs, FD asked you earlier on The Big Show TV, Nat, during this festive season, how we can keep things under control. And basically what you were saying is, indulge because it's the holiday season, but don't overindulge. And don't forget to exercise a little bit as well. And you mentioned something about walking. Now, I think walking is really, really underrated, but it's getting recognized quite a bit right now. Everyone is talking about walking. Brisk walking.
Yeah.
Is walking as effective or more effective than running, Nat?
Different. So walking is great, but it doesn't build as much cardio as, say, something like running does. So you should, if you can run, it doesn't mean giving up running to walk. But if you're not a runner, then walking is great. Or if you're a little bit older or you've got injuries, then absolutely go for a walk. A lot of people don't walk fast enough to get that cardio in. So that's the problem sometimes. But when you mention brisk walking, swinging those arms and being out of breath is a proper brisk walk. But my whole thing is don't take the car, walk down to Orchard Road, go and do your shopping, don't catch the MRT, just try and get those extra steps in if you can, and then indulge in that ice cream later on and you'll feel a lot better for it.
Yeah. But you're talking about, running obviously being a bit more effective when it comes to the cardio part, right? So if everyone has a fitness tracker, what kind of heart rate should we be looking at, let's say, if you're a brisk walker?
Yeah, so good question. It depends on age and fitness level. So if you're a brisk walker, it's probably going to sit at just somewhere over maybe low 100, 110 maybe.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah, so if you're, and that's just a guideline. Of course, you can go and have your heart rate tested properly. I know when I'm running, my heart rate sits at about 136 for my runs.
Wow.
So I know my walk will be under that. So if you're sitting at about 110, then you're getting a good sweat on and you're walking fast enough. If it's at 80, you're probably walking, just having a nice little stroll in the park.
Yeah. Okay.
But which is also okay for people who can't get their heart rate up for whatever reason. It could be health or it could be fitness levels, is to start with just regular strolling, right?
100%. Any movement is good movement.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes you don't want to sweat. You just want to actually go for a walk, clear your head, and enjoy being outside. So it doesn't have to be a brisk walk every time you go for a walk.
Yeah, I think that's important because someone like myself who's on heart medication, that keeps your heart rate down anyway. So it's hard to get your heart rate up.
Really?
Because
Really?
your medication keeps your heart rate down.
So if you go for a brisk walk, how high does your heart rate go?
It's hard for me to hit 105.
Okay.
It's hard.
Okay.
If you run a little bit,
I
maybe
can't
it'll
run
go up
because of my
high.
back, so I can only.
He can't
just
run
walk.
because of his back.
Stop
See?
trying to kill him, Glenn. Please.
Okay. Let's work out with Nat once again. Set number 2 coming up on the Big Show TV. It's 8:14.
Kiss 92 time check brought.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's burn those abs again. They've just had time to recover and we're going to smash them again. So getting ready to go. We've got that bicycle crunch first. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Good job. You can pick up the pace a little bit if you want this time or not, but as long as you're getting good movement and really stretching those legs out. That's it. Side to side, remember. We want to work those obliques, the side abs with this exercise. Good job, 10 seconds, hang in there. 3, 2, 1, all right. So if you need to stretch your abs in between, just bring your knees to your chest. All right, getting ready, we're doing those butterfly sit-ups next. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And this is just get into a nice little bit of momentum with these and it makes it easier. You can do these with your friend, high-fiving as you come up, or your kids. It's always a good one to do and lots of fun. Ten seconds left, so stay with me, a few more reps. Good job. All right, awesome. Okay, we have those crunches, so stay down here. We're doing those little pulsing movements. 10 seconds break, catch your breath, getting ready to go. Right, legs up. And let's pulse. That's it. Looking up, remember, not looking forward, and just keeping that neck nice and soft. So you want to make sure your jaw is relaxed. You're not clenching your jaw as well. Relax your face muscles. That's it, almost there. Three, 2, 1, awesome. All right, 2 more to go. We're flipping it over for that bear tap now. So a little bit of a shoulder and leg workout as well with this one, which is great. Getting ready, 3, 2, 1, we're on our toes and we're tapping. Now, as with any tapping one, remember we're not going side to side here. We want to stay straight down. So you're looking a little bit in front. And you're on your toes. As I said before, if the toes are too hard, just on the ground and tap away. But make sure you're engaging your stomach, so suck in that belly and squeeze the butt. 10 more seconds. Almost there. Good job. Let's turn it round. For that last exercise, we're doing our side plank, and this time we're doing it on the other side. On our elbow. 3, 2, 1, up we go. So as you can see, elbows under the shoulder. We're raising our hips up. So you can pop your hand up. That helps some people. As I said, you might want to pop your foot in front as well. Hand on your hip, hand in front, whatever is most comfortable and is going to get you through the 40 seconds. Stay with me. Less than 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Oh.
I'm going to do that when
we're
I get
done.
home because we don't have a mat in here. So I definitely
Major
wanna do that.
burn. We can only use the
Major
bench
burn.
one at a time, so I was using the bench.
All
Yeah,
right.
Glenn was hogging the bench, not using the
He
bench.
was hogging. Nat, this whole thing about us, Nat, you know, we're going out, we're going to be eating, we're going to be drinking. And let's be honest, we're going to be drinking. A lot of people are going to be drinking excessively.
And drinking and drinking,
And
yes.
drinking and drinking. And then they think, okay, never mind, I'll drink. Tomorrow I'll go out for a run and I'll just sweat it all off. Does that really
Yes.
work? Do you really sweat out that alcohol?
Please say yes.
No.
You do, yeah. Well, you do sweat it out, but also the problem is your body is so dehydrated after you drink that you're actually sweating everything else out with it as well. So you're sweating. You're going into the run dehydrated. You've lost salts. Your body's in a bit of stress, so it's actually not a good thing to do to your body is to go
There
out
you
for
go.
a run after you drink. You should hydrate. And then maybe, wait half a day, then go for a run a bit later on, maybe.
Right. Okay.
Is that why people have like unhealthy meals the day
Yes.
after they drink and they feel better?
You're trying to because something about greasy meals makes you feel better because it absorbs all the alcohol in the stomach.
Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, it is. You're craving sugar. I mean, you've just put a load of sugar in your stomach from the alcohol, and you've basically poisoned your body because that's what alcohol does.
It is.
It's a party killer. Yeah. And so you're dehydrated. You actually just need liquids more than you need that food. But your body is dehydrated, but you're trying to make up for whatever you're feeling and putting more rubbish in, which is going to make you feel worse and worse. So you're just topping up those sugar levels and fat levels and rubbish levels.
Right.
But too much water, I realized the next day,
Yeah.
does make me feel a little ill as well.
But maybe that's why she said maybe you need to replace it with
Electrolytes.
the electrolytes,
Yes.
right?
Electrolytes.
Yes,
so
I think
something
that's more
like
like it.
coconut water would be great.
Coconut water is good, absolutely, or grab some Bix electrolyte tablets or something like that that's actually got some magnesium in it and got things in it that's actually going to benefit your body. But worst case, a nice cold coconut water is really good as well.
You know, it really
Okay.
helps
Or
me.
if you're on
Yeah.
AG1,
Or AG1 is 100% is what you should be taking.
A big glass
Yeah.
of Coca-Cola with ice. Oh, the best.
Coca-Cola with ice.
Oh my gosh, the best. That was like that. So back in the day, my hangover cure would be bakute and Coca-Cola with
Coca-Cola,
ice.
yeah.
Because of the soup and the chili
Yeah.
and the rice and obviously the sugar comes from the rice, right? And then the sugar comes from the Coke
Coke.
as well.
Coke,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
100%
And the
cured.
caffeine from the Coke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100% cured.
Yeah.
But I'm not recommending that today.
No. Not a good idea.
So what? Okay, so speaking of working out the day after, so the day after a party, I know some people that actually work out to get over a hangover. Let's say you've done your rehydration and stuff like that. Would you recommend working out just to, like what FD was saying, but hydrate first?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're still not feeling great, then at least go for a walk or hit the gym or do a class or something. Don't go and run a marathon, obviously, because
Yeah.
your body's not going to be. But yeah, I think getting outside and moving is the best thing for it rather than sitting on the couch watching Netflix for the rest of the day. Definitely go and do some movement and work out. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going for a traffic update. Stand by.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the AYE heading towards Tuas after the Clementi Avenue 6 exit, look out for a broken down vehicle. Also on the PIE heading east before Kallang Way, avoid the rightmost lane. An accident has been spotted. If you see anything else, it's 88550920.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for today is Rockstar Arms Natalie Dau. If you haven't downloaded her Rockstar Fit app, you should, because there are so many exercises in there that you can do and feel so good after doing it. Just like every time you come on the show, Nat, and we do 2 sets, we work out with you. I feel that people who are tuned in, they're learning something.
Of
Oh,
course,
yeah, definitely.
And
You
it's
know?
a great way to start your week on a Monday like that, right?
And they can then go on and mix things up and just work out on their own at home.
Yeah.
Every single thing that you do counts.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the great thing about Natalie's app is that it's not just a solo workout app. You can do it with a partner,
Yeah.
you can do it with a child, you can do it, with anyone you want. So if you don't like working out alone,
Yeah.
you've got options for that as well.
Check it out. Give it a try. Download it, okay? Rockstar Fit. It's the Rockstar Fit app.
Natalie Dau did not pay us to say all that. So.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so what about, since we're talking about the holidays, we're talking about the importance of keeping fit, eating healthy, moderation as well. What about those where it doesn't come naturally for? Those that don't work out every day and don't eat healthy. Is there a way for them to still kind of moderate their intake and, and feel good at the end of it?
There is. And so I set a challenge to anyone with 4 things that anyone can do over these holidays, and you don't have to be a fitness guru to do them, is 15 minutes of movement a day. So it might just be walking to the MRT or the bus in the morning, 8 glasses of water, so getting that hydration in, 6 hours of sleep a night, and 1 colourful plate of food. So just do that throughout the next 2 or so weeks to get yourself through the silly season, and you'll come out feeling better at the end of that. So that's my 4 most basic things that anyone can do.
I think that's
So
the hardest thing,
easy. What?
The hardest thing is the 8 glasses of water.
That's
Really?
the
Even for
one,
me,
yeah. The
you know-
colourful food's easy, the walk, everything. It's those 8 glasses of water.
So are you talking about pure water or any other liquid as well?
No, I'm talking about pure
Just
water.
water.
So
Pure
not,
water.
not Coke, not anything else.
Not
So
soup.
water, not soup. Put a bit of a piece of lemon in it or a piece of lime in it or something. I have to do that to get myself to drink more water. But just carry around a bottle everywhere, and then it is a lot easier.
Yeah, I was
What is
gonna
that?
say
What is
a
that
tip-
equivalent to, though? 8 glasses of water in terms of
About
liters.
2 liters.
2
About
liters.
2
Oh,
liters.
okay.
I think the easiest, what Natalie said, is have a bottle with you, because
Yeah.
if you have glasses, you don't know how much you've actually drunk. So if you actually are cognizant of how many bottles you've drunk, and then you fill it up and then you drink the whole thing, like I finished like 600 ml before the show is done.
Yeah.
So I know, okay, that's out of the way already.
Okay.
But through bottles is a lot easier than through actual 8 glasses, physical glasses.
Yeah, but which
Right.
is why I asked Nat in terms of liters, right?
Liters.
Because in terms of liters, I think I can gauge it.
As long as you have like a 1
yeah,
liter
my
bottle.
tumbler is about 800 milliliters.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So,
About
okay.
2 of those. Yeah.
so maybe 2 or 3 of those,
Is
will
enough.
be
Absolutely.
will be sufficient.
Can we ever get too
Yeah.
much water, Nat?
Yeah, you can. You absolutely can have too much, and you can flood your lungs. But I think it's such an outlier that I don't think anyone listening probably has to listen.
Has
You
to
don't worry about it
it.
too much. Yes, yeah. It's generally if you have a medical condition and you take too much water. But I mean, drinking these 8 glasses, especially if you're going out partying tonight or any night and going to be drinking alcohol, then those eight glasses before you go out are absolutely key.
I love it. So the numbers to remember: 15 minutes of movement, 8 glasses of water, 6 hours of sleep, and 1 plate of colorful food. That's it. Easy.
Yes.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you very much.
Turn that into a song.
Thanks, Nat. Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys. Have a good, healthy week ahead.
All right, you
Bye.
too. See you next
Bye-bye.
week. Bye-bye. And that was Natalie Dau, Rockstar Arms. Hope you enjoyed working out with all of us. Up next, Colby Kylie. This is I Do on Kiss 92.